Well, 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 it is snowing here in Portland, Oregon. That gives me an idea. I think I will head out to the Cigar Box Guitar workshop and build a Snowbird. All right, before we do, I think I'll give you one more glimpse. All right, let's get to work. First things first, we're going to take a cigar box, and then we are going to paint it with some white spray paint. Snow is landing on my box. That's not good. That is not good. It's just great. I got a bunch of snow in my box. I don't know if you can see it. I got paint on my fingers. That's just great. All right. So we're gonna let that dry, sand it, and then do it again. But the neck, I'm not going to let that get into the snow. No. All right. This might take a few coats. Okay, that looks awesome, man. Check it out. I'll let that dry and I'll do it again. I am done with the Snowbird. I have the 44 tuned to E, the 34 tuned to B, and the 26 tuned to E. So I will show you this up close and personal. Before I do, I wanted to just play you a little riff. So here's an up close look at the Snowbird. So the neck and the fretboard has been painted white. I do have a leather leash on this one here. Open gear tuners, sharp nail, golden hook, 0 fret. It's a jumbo. This is a 23-inch scale neck. Now I do have these black screws for the position markers here. I don't know if you can see those, but they're like Phillips heads. Let's get it in the light. There you go. So I have black screws there, in addition to black screws on the top. Now these are the little screws that go in the tuners that hold them in place, and they're perfect for this here because they're a nice contrast to the white. This is a single coil, and I did opt for these black corners, so I have 8 black corners, 2 large sound holes. Now you can see the white, not the white, but the red paint on the inside there. Let's see if you can see it here. Can't really see it in this light here. You can see it right there a little bit. If I had better light, then you could probably see it. Now I opted not to make this black, and I was still debating. And the reason being is because if you look at it at this wood up close, man, it's beautiful. It's a nice piece of walnut with some awesome grain in it. I'll put the camera up close to it here in a little bit. A rusty hinge that's been grounded. Of course, the jack, and then the other side of my leash with just a little loop there. Switch that goes between the piezo and the single coil, and then both. And of course the volume control. See how I'm not showing you the back? I'm showing you the top, the front. I haven't showed you the back. The reason being is because I didn't paint the back. So it's still kind of, there's some sloppy bleed over here. I was thinking maybe put some stickers on the back. But you can see that red paint, so I mean the red paper, I still left that on there. So, oh yeah, I did want to point out here. Remember when it was snowing? Well, if you look at this thing in the light, you'll see that the snowflakes, when they landed on here, you can't really see it on here. I'll get a better shot here in the next video frame here. I'm going to get some up close here, and I'm going to show you the snowflakes that when they landed on this. Remember I said I was going to sand them off? Well, I never sanded them off, and so you can see the snowflakes on here, which I thought was really cool. So this is the Snowbird. Here's an up-close look at the saddle. And see what I mean? It's just got those swirls in it. So I didn't want to cover it up or paint it. It's just beautiful, beautiful wood. And also I wanted to point out some of these snowflakes. I don't know if you can see those in there or not. They look like little pock marks and stuff. It's kind of all over the place. And those are actual snowflakes that landed on the guitar while paint was drying, and I just left them. You can also see the logo very faintly underneath that. So I thought it was very unique. Oh yeah, there's some good ones there. So up close and personal. The snow has turned into rain. Listen to that. All right, so these are the settings on the microcube. So I'm going to start off with the volume on 3. And I'll turn down the exposure here so you can see. So the volume's on 3, and I'm on the piezo. Actually on 4, I'm on 4 now. So now the single coil. And of course the both in the middle. I am using my trusty, dusty, rusty Costco pick. It's got my name on it. And just in case you're wondering if this thing can sound pretty, check this out. All right, here are the details on how to proceed with the Bitcoin. Before I did, I just wanted to kind of show you kind of a cool little trick here I do with these lights. All right. So, first off, I am not a professional salesman or businessman or anything like that. I'm more of an artist, a performer, a hack, an entertainer, an educator, all of these other things. I am not organized. I am not a businessman. I am not a marketing guy. I'm none of the above. That being said, I am curious about learning how to use cryptocurrencies. So this is my strategy, and I'm using this Snowbird as my tool, as my vehicle, so to speak, to gain the knowledge. So this is the plan anyway. So $300, which I think that's a steal for what you're getting. That's just my opinion. I'm just saying you might think it's worth more, you might think it's worth less, you might think it's worthless, you might think it's priceless. I'm just saying $300 just to be arbitrary, just to have a number. And it's going to be first come, first serve. Okay, so again, that could be good or bad. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to play favorites. I'm not going to like, hey, can you hold it for me? It's going to be a shark feeding fest, perhaps, maybe, I don't know. Okay, so I have set up a wallet. My son helped me set up a wallet, and with that wallet, I have a blockchain code. If that means anything to you, I think this is how it works. I think you're gonna have to get a hold of me on email, and I'll put my email address right here. Here's my email address. All right. And then, like I said, it'll be first come, first serve. And then what I will do is I will email you the code for the blockchain transaction with the $300 or whatever, or maybe, I don't know if it's you do the $300 on your end, whatever. And then I think I just sit and wait for my ledger to acknowledge the transaction. Once that happens, it's yours. I think it's that simple. Now again, I'm doing this to educate myself, to learn the platform, to learn the process, and in the future I will do perhaps more cryptocurrency transactions and stuff like that. So like I said, this is more of an experiment for yours truly, me, because I'm learning. All right, so that is it for the Snowbird. And I will set the exposure here down just a little bit. And then I will remind you all that there is a link to my Patreon in the upper right-hand corner of my YouTube banner. And there's also t-shirts and whatnot in the video description below. All right, well, good luck, y'all. Good luck. And I will see you in the next video. Cheers.